everyone, welcome back. I am back. I don't know what's happening. I'm supposed to be on a 2-month break and I was good for a week where I was not thinking about content and I was just like really focused on cleaning and organizing my house. And then I don't know what happened. I just started getting ideas of I want to create this video, I want to create that video, and my mind has been going crazy again. I saw Juvia's Place release new shades of their lip glosses and I couldn't resist. I had to try them out for you guys. I wasn't super curious for me per se. You know, for me personally, I might have just gotten like 1 or 2 shades to try it out, but I just had this sort of itch to just like put them all on for you guys and to show them to you because I am a big Juvia's Place fan. I have a lot of content of Juvia's Place releases on my channel and I don't know, I'm just intrigued by them. I like Juvia's Place and Natasha Denona, which is like a completely weird combination, like, but I like them both. So Juvia's Place released 6 shades. I think they're calling this the Smoothie something. Pink Smoothies collection. Wait, not 6. Yes, 6. Sorry, I missed one. So there's 6 new shades in their Pink Smoothies collection. I have their coffee shop collection, which were like different shades of nude, so they were mostly like browns. And then I also have their candy shop collection, where I have this one from their candy shop collection, and I love this shade. This one is strawberry and cream, and these originally like the swirly look to them. Now this one doesn't look swirly, but it looked really pretty and swirly when I first got this one. So I'm really happy that they released these really interesting, beautiful pink, purpley colors. And I really wanted to try them out and show them to you guys. But at the same time, you guys know that I get really overwhelmed by too much makeup. And I pretty much got rid of 90% of my makeup and I created a curated makeup collection for myself, which I'm very happy with. I don't really want to add more products to my curated makeup collection. If I am gonna buy something, I might buy it to replace something, but I don't want to add more to it. I'm very content with my makeup collection right now, but I also really wanted to try these out for you guys. So I will be putting them up on Mercari as soon as I'm done filming. And if they're not sold on Mercari by the time this video is uploaded, I will leave the link down below for you to shop. Now the way that I'm doing this is I have completely new applicators that I will be using to apply this. So I did not use the applicator that came with it because I wanted to keep it not contaminated. So I'm using my own new applicators, not double dipping into these glosses, so that they are completely free of germs from me. So you will, if you end up getting these from Mercari, we will not be sharing germs. So that was important for me to do that. But nonetheless, I will be selling them at a pretty decent discount, but I gotta think about how much. I'm excited for these shades. They're so beautiful. I have tried them all out already, and so I'm gonna insert those clips in here in action, me applying those shades and giving you my feedback on how they are. So without further ado, let's get started and I will give you my final thoughts at the end of the video. I did wear my makeup in the morning, so it's not looking that great right now. This is what the applicator looks like. So it's definitely a little bit more flat compared to the one that I'm going to use. This applicator right here. It smells delicious. Which might be a little too overpowering for some people, so just letting you know, it is a decently strong smell. Not extremely overbearing, but you can definitely smell it. For my top lip, I'm gonna use another clean one. It's kind of like breaking apart on my lip, which is weird, and that's not something I've ever experienced with Juvia's lip glosses. Yeah. I'm not loving the formula here. It just doesn't look very even. But the shade is really pretty. It's unique, it's a little different, but something is definitely up with the formula. Hopefully the next one's better. It's the shade Pink Melon. Here's what it looks like. Yeah, this one is definitely better than the other one. But I feel like with this one, I also used more lip product compared to the other one. So maybe I'll give the other one another try at the end. The color is really nice too. Okay, next is the shade Pink Drink. I feel like I'm starting to have the same issue that I had with the initial shade. I wonder if certain pigments are just not good in this formula. But the shade is really pretty. Just not liking it. I'm trying to bring you guys closer to see if you can see what I'm talking about. Like there's like a little bit of separation in the center of the lip where it's going a little bit inside the lip. I don't know. I mean, the shade is really pretty. I love that they came out with these new shades because the shades that I had before, they were just all nude. So I don't know. Okay, the next shade is called Strawberry Bliss. I think this one looks nice. I mean, when it comes to the way that they feel on the lips, they feel pretty lightweight. They look super glossy. They're not sticky, which sometimes worries me because if they're not sticky, I feel like they might not be long wearing, which is not a problem that I've ever had before with Juvia's lip glosses. See, like there's none of those goopy lines. Pretty smooth, non-sticky lip gloss. And this is a nice shade. I'm gonna try to add more to my lips and see how it looks. Right now it's looking good. So I see slight unevenness in the inner part of the lip, but looking pretty smooth overall. I have 2 more to go and then I'm gonna try out the first one again. I'm gonna give it another try. I did notice that Juvia's Place original lip glosses were a little bit more thicker, goopier, stickier, and I liked that. And then when they came out with these long lip packaging, that's when it seems like that they changed the formula to something that's a little bit more lightweight and non-goopy. But it's a matter of preference. I like the goopy sticky ones, but I know some people prefer the more lightweight, smooth, non-sticky, non-goopy lip glosses. Shade is called Guava Berry. It's a really interesting shade. It looks kind of purple. Ooh. I don't know. I like purple lipstick. I really like this one. The last one looks like a really nice bright pink color, and it's called Tutti Fruity. Even that name sounds familiar. Why do these names sound familiar? Like Tutti Fruity, Strawberry Bliss, like were any of them in the candy shop collection? Ah, that's colorful. This one is a really nice and unique color too. I feel like this one also has some purple in it, so it does remind me of the one before it, but this is more like pinky purple. I don't see any separation with this one. It looks nice and smooth, and it looks really pretty. So the first one was called Pink Velvet. I'm gonna give it another try. It is. It does not look super even on the lips. Just breaking apart on the lips. It looks really bad. Yeah, it's just really bad. Even if I use less, it still looks patchy and uneven. I feel like my lips are a little patchy today. I can see that the inner part of my lip today looks different from the outer part. So maybe there's something also a little bit off about my lips, because normally Juvia's Place lip glosses are pretty good. So I'm gonna try a couple of them again after putting on a lip liner, and let's see how they perform. Yeah, so I definitely think it's better over the lip liner. So something is definitely off with the texture of my lip. I'm not sure if I used a really old lip balm that was expired because I do remember feeling a little tingly on my lips, and the texture of my lips is different. The inside part, it feels almost like swollen, so it's like smoother and like slipperier, which makes sense that the lip gloss would look kind of patchy on the inner part of my lip because of the fact that my lip is literally different in the inner part because of some sort of reaction, I'm guessing. Does look better over the lip liner, but I do still think that this shade is a little bit more finicky, and I think it's just the nature of the pigment because it is lighter. Lighter lip glosses tend to be more finicky, where you can see them separating and not being as smooth as darker pigments. So not surprised by that. So these are the amount of lip applicators I used to make sure that I do not contaminate the lip glosses with my germs. There was no double dipping. If they're still available on Mercari when I'm uploading the video, I will leave the link in the description in case you're interested in purchasing them, because I will put them on at a very discounted price. Oh my god, it literally in a few more minutes, it looks worse. So something is definitely up with this shade. It's not good. Okay, so I went back and I got a previous gloss from Juvia's Place. This is from the Candy Shop collection, and this one is called Strawberry and Cream. And I put this on an hour ago, and it's beautiful, it's smooth, nothing is breaking apart. It was easier to apply. I used the same exact applicator to apply this as I was using to apply the other ones. So there is definitely some inconsistency in some of the newer glosses. So just bear that in mind when you order the shade, because I did not experience this sort of inconsistency in all the other glosses that I have tried out from Juvia's Place. I had tested out all the coffee shop ones and I have a video on them. I tested out all the candy shop glosses and I feel like all of them were just absolutely beautiful, with the exception of maybe one of them was inconsistent, or one of them was just like super light and that shade didn't work for me. I only remember something being not to my liking for one of them out of like the 12 or so that I had tried out. So I've had very good experience with Juvia's Place glosses. So I'm not sure what happened with this one. That shade is definitely no good. And there was another shade, if you go back and rewatch the video, there was another shade that was a little bit finicky too. So out of the 6 shades, one is really bad and another one was a little bit kind of weird, but then the 4 other ones are okay. They're good. But I'm really happy that they came out with newer, different shades. And we got some color. The purple one is really pretty and I think they're fun. But just got thrown off with that weird, inconsistent one. All right, final thoughts. Definitely something up with the formula for a couple of them, but not all of them are bad. So there's just a couple, I would say 2 that were really weird. One was super weird and the other one was just slightly a little finicky, but the other 4 were good. Right now I am wearing, which one am I really like the purple one. That was my favorite. Guava Berry. I'm wearing Guava Berry. It looks beautiful, it looks smooth, nothing is breaking apart, nothing is looking weird and nasty. So I really like this shade. I really like it, and I feel like this is, it's just gonna be such a flattering shade for someone with my skin tone or darker. Like you can be tanned, you can be dark, and it's just, it's such a beautiful color. If you are fair, I have my doubts on how this color would look, but it's such a beautiful, beautiful color for like light, medium, tan, and dark skin, in my opinion. It's so pretty and it's different. It's not your basic neutral or basic pink or basic brown. I like it. Ow. Ugh. Not sitting very comfortably. Really happy that they released these new shades. Love Juvia's Place, love most of their makeup, love their lip glosses. So I'm happy that they did this. Would want to see even more shades. Maybe a red, or maybe they could release like a berries one. They did have like a lipstick collection for the berries. Maybe they can do a, lip gloss one. They could have done that for summer. They could have released this for spring and then do berries for summer. They could do berries for fall. Thank you so much for watching. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm officially back. My mind is kind of just too much. And I wonder if I have OCD because I can't shut it down. I just can't shut it down. And sometimes I think maybe I just literally need to sit here and just come here and just create as much content as possible. Maybe the quality wouldn't be as good, but maybe that is what I really need to do. Just have a set time every day, turn on the camera, and just come here and talk to you guys about basically anything, you know, instead of having all of these ideas stuck in my head. And then maybe I should also start like a makeup content or just regular content creator journal to put those thoughts in, because if you've been following me along, I also did like a cleaning journey, and then my mind was going crazy with all these ideas. Oh my god, I need to clean this section of the house, I need to clean that section. And when I started like writing it down, that helped. So I probably need to create some sort of content creation journal, and then also maybe I just need to take more action and actually take those ideas and just do them. You know, I have it like an empties / project pan video in my head because I finished so many lip glosses, and I want to show you guys which ones I finished. I have been testing out my Sigma palettes, trying them on, comparing them to Natasha Denona, because you guys know Natasha Denona is my favorite. So today I'm wearing this Sigma palette. This is a This is a warm neutrals palette. Pretty nice color story for the fall time. I like it. I think this look came out pretty nice, and I only used 2 shades. So far, when it comes to the formula, it's sometimes I prefer Sigma because it's easier to use, but sometimes I prefer Natasha Denona because some of the shades, they move around on my eye with the Sigma palettes, and Natasha Denona's eyeshadow seems to stay put on my eye a little bit better, just for some shades. I'm not saying that's like a generalization of Sigma versus Natasha, because some of the Sigma eyeshadow is pretty good. It's long wearing, it doesn't move around, but some shades do. But it does always help if I put setting spray on my brush and then apply the eyeshadow near my crease, then it does better. Otherwise, it just kind of like just moves off of my crease. It just disappears from my crease. All right, thank you so much for watching. I'm happy to be here and be able to say hello to you guys and share these new shades. Again, if you like the video, make sure you hit the like button and let me know which shade you like the best. And if your mind is as wild as mine, please leave me some ideas of what's been helping. And if nothing's been helping, still let me know if your mind is just like mine, because I don't know. It'll be nice to know. All right, thank you. Bye.